These people we see in these videos aren't just crazed criminals. They're not individual criminals. It's a systematic policy tool. So this is footage filmed by Palestinians of essentially settlers attacking them. As we can see in this footage, like I literally am seeing it in front of me, the soldiers are actually accompanying violent settlers during this attack and are basically not doing anything, and in fact assisting the settlers through firing tear gas at the Palestinians.
What we've tried to do is basically to give people a sense of how it's like to experience settler violence in the West Bank. So when you put this headset on, you basically see different locations throughout the West Bank, and videos taken by our volunteers in the West Bank, Palestinian volunteers, that took this footage of settler violence near their houses. We have dozens or hundreds and thousands of footage and videos. Sometimes when we put the videos online, so the people just scroll it down. But here with this installation, you're kind of trapped inside the situation, so you can't scroll it down, you can't ignore it.
You know, these people we see in these videos rampaging, burning down things, cutting down olive trees or attacking people aren't just crazed criminals. They're not individual criminals. It's a systematic policy tool that enables Israel to take over large areas of the West Bank through essentially removing Palestinians from these areas because they're so afraid to enter them. The Israeli authorities that have for years refrained from enforcing the law on settlers, that fund these outposts, right? These outposts serve as these base camps for violent attacks. That is direct Israeli responsibility. The Israeli government funds it, the Israeli government supports this phenomenon.
So right now I'm standing in Atwani, which is in South Hebron Hills, and I'm basically standing on the ground, watching the hills in front of me. Here there's a settlement called Chavat Ma'on. Those outposts and settlements are funded by the state, and basically they're all together, like the state, the army, and the settlers are for the same purpose, to take over Palestinian land. We're trying to talk about settler violence as a state-backed violence, as a state violence actually, because those settlers are there with permission, even though it's illegal under the international law, and most of the outposts are also illegal under the Israeli law.
I think using this technology, which currently is still quite relatively new, that's a way to try and raise awareness and try and make people understand what's happening on the ground, and also take responsibility and take action. It's not just about making people aware, it's about getting people to then reach out to their representatives. I mean, if it's in the West, it's parliamentarians and elected officials, to hold Israel accountable for this situation, for these policies. Wow, it's pretty, you know, it's not the first time I've seen it, but it's still pretty hardcore.